Welcome to the TuxCare ePortal self-guided deployment. In this video, we'll guide you through the initial setup and configuration of ePortal, a centralized management platform that simplifies the way you manage kernel care protected systems. You'll learn how to configure feeds, manage licenses, and keep an eye on your patching status, all from one place. We'll also show you how to register your systems with ePortal and get your infrastructure set up for managing TuxCare Live patches. To make things easier, we've pre-built an ePortal instance for you to try out, so you can follow along. Let's get started. Step 1. Initial login. First things first, let's log into your ePortal account. Open your web browser and navigate to the URL eportal-demo.tuxcare.com. In the drop-down menu labeled BU, Business Unit, select the option that was provided in your email. Then enter your username and password into the appropriate fields. Once you've entered your credentials, click Sign In. You should now be logged in and ready to proceed with configuring your ePortal. If you run into any login issues, check the email instructions or reach out to your assigned sales engineer for assistance. Step 2. Configuring feeds. Now let's talk about feeds. Feeds are a powerful way to organize your infrastructure into groups and control when live patches are released to different servers. To set up a feed, navigate to the top menu and select Live Patching, then Feeds. Click Create, and you'll be asked to fill in a few fields. The only required field is the name, but there are other options to customize how patches are deployed. Auto Update. This option allows patches to be automatically applied to servers in this feed. Deploy after X hours. If you want to delay the release beyond the standard 4-hour window, you can set a custom delay time. Channels. By default, feeds are tied to our stable channel, which is recommended for production environments. Remember, ePortal checks for new patch metadata every 10 minutes. If auto update is enabled, patches will be applied within 4 hours of release. You can create as many feeds as you need, giving you fine-grained control over how patches are rolled out to different environments, whether it's DevOps, staging, or production. Once you've configured your feed, click Save, and you're done. Step 3. Managing keys. Now let's move on to keys, which represent your kernel care licenses. These keys are needed during the installation and registration of the kernel care agent on your servers. In the top menu, click on Keys. To create a new key, click Create and fill in the following fields. Key. You can leave this blank to auto-generate a key or manually type in a name. For simplicity, you can match the key name to the feed, like Production. Description and server limit. These are optional fields. Feed. Choose the feed that you want this key to be associated with. For example, a production key would be tied to the production feed. Products. Select which live patching products you want the key to support. Start with kernel care and, if you want, add libcare as well. Once you've entered all the necessary details, click Save. You can create additional keys for different feeds depending on your infrastructure. Step 4. Managing patches. Now let's look at how to manage patches. In the top menu, you'll see Patches, where you can view both kernel care and libcare patches. This is where you'll manage the release of live patches to the feeds you created earlier. Let's focus on kernel care for now. Under Patches, you'll see a list of available patch sets along with columns for usage, the number of servers using a particular patch set, distributions, the OS kernels included in the patch sets, the release date for each bundle, main. This is the default feed and should not be tied to any specific keys. If you see a patch set that's grayed out in the main feed, click the Manage button on the right. From there, you can click Enable, or if there are multiple patch sets, choose Enable All up to this patch set to apply everything. This will ensure that the patch metadata is available for release. Once enabled, you can release patches to your various feeds. For example, you could automatically release patches to your DevOps feed and manually apply them to staging and production a few days later. This staggered rollout helps you ensure stability across your environments. Installation process. That's a quick overview of how to set up and use ePortal to manage kernel care live patches across your infrastructure. By grouping your servers into feeds, you can control when patches are applied, ensuring maximum uptime without sacrificing security. And remember, the powerful ePortal API allows you to integrate these management tasks directly into your existing automation tools like Ansible, Puppet, or Chef, saving you time and simplifying your patching workflow. If you have any questions or want to dive deeper, feel free to explore our documentation or reach out to your sales engineer. Thanks for watching and enjoy using TuxCare ePortal.